we're a single site, 65-person business based in Staffordshire in the UK. We've grown via acquisition and through organic growth. I'd say that Mercian has a reputation for doing short-run digital labelling, and we've been a Zycon user since 2006, and then now we are a screen user with some Zycon and also Flexo as well. So we got our foot very firmly in the two camps. In terms of the profile of business that we do, we've got some specialist products that we export, so LabelLock, which is a tamper-evident specialist product, and Gammatex, which is a medical irradiation smart label. But really, I would say the bulk of what we do is that mix of variable data, e-cigarette, foods, drinks, beverage, sort of normal things that you would see within labeling. So digital, Flexo combined. For us, I think I need to be very conscious about where we put our effort, and that's into becoming a world-class manufacturer of labels. That's our vision, becoming a world-class manufacturer, and that's where we put this effort in the past 3 years towards this project.
Well, these projects are always asking for some more energy, but we try to make them standard, and then everybody can benefit from them. So you put your energy in one, you try to, let's say, make one step at a time, go somewhat further, and then in our standardized software, as is in the standardized ABG and screen.
Yeah, so we had a relationship with CERM going back to probably 2015, where we had done some fairly basic integration, so we had a good relationship with CERM. And Adrian really pushed us a lot, and I think we've come up with something that's really unique, but we've also come up with a package that is scalable. It's an off-the-shelf solution now, and any CERM customer can buy some equipment from us and plug that in to their CERM system, and automatically the systems can start talking to each other.
Yeah, it does, and I think bringing the screen UV inkjet technology into this project, and they've been a great collaborative partner for sure. They're very technically sophisticated. They understand the benefits of workflow and of automation, and they really see, just like Matt Burton at ABG sees, the real benefits of if you integrate and automate, then you get a lot more work through, you become more competitive, more profitable, your performance to customers works. It's all those things about world-class manufacturing.
Yeah, that was the differentiator. That was what Adrian asked us for that we haven't been asked for before. Lots of people want the data for the costings and whatever, but we needed to transfer the data then to the finishing. So we needed to generate a unique QR code for each SKU, and it would be printed on the end of the job. Or if it was an inline system, it could be printed at the start of the job, and we did that using the lead-in, lead-out functionality of the machine to help set up the finishing, again, to reduce waste, downtime.
I certainly went with that term for lights out production to ABG back in 2016 originally, I think they sort of got it. Yeah, we're still friends, and there's a lot of water underneath the bridge. And a lot of those things are not just, let's build something bespoke for Mercian. There's been a much wider conversation here about what's going to be right for the industry, because the protocols and the effort that we've taken and built in, we know that other people are going to come and use that. ABG will sell it, Screen will sell it, and the integrations will take it and happen.
Really, the brief was, I want to have a machine in a dark room running automatically, and we said, okay, what can we do? And we're not there yet, but we're heading in that direction thanks to the partnership with Mercian and CERM. And we now have a machine in their facility that can change jobs automatically. It can change from matte to gloss varnish automatically. It can set the camera up. It can set the die position up. It can change the number of labels every cycle on the turret, remove waste automatically. It is a really automated machine. So it's been a challenge, it's been a long project, but really happy with what we've been able to achieve.
Yeah, and I mean, our inkjet machines are fabulously consistent. The joy of them is that you put the roll of material on, you start it printing, and it runs the roll. And there's nothing you can do while that's happening. So it frees up the operator to go and do something else. Maybe he can go and find the material for his next job, or maybe he's the guy that's going to set up the finishing.